Hi, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the World of Ability, which was started a couple of years ago, on July 26, 2020. I am Emily, one of the co-hosts today, along with Carrie Roscoff. And swear about disability advocacy a little bit. So I'm going to pass over to you, Kurt. If you have anything you'd like to share for opening up for, we have Ralph Dana here. So, with us today. But Kurt, you have any opening things that you have to say today?
Yeah, welcome everybody. We are excited as always to be here at your World of Ability podcast show. And so we are lighting it up all over the place here. We are going out on Restream, StreamYard. We have our syndication partners, getting a recording of the show. So you'll be seeing this show restreamed out at alternative times. And Emily, we like to also give great credit out to Transforming Media Network, the PAC channel. Loving all the work we do through the Disability Channel, founded and headquartered out of Toronto, Ontario, Canada. So ladies and gentlemen, we for sure, we are live on air. So we also, with the work of my wife, Sue here, who is helping us on the podcast engineering with Emily. We are also on Wednesdays producing Ability MKE Now. So great stuff there. So, and I am working on Facebook here. I thought I'd be able to do a Facebook Live off of my mobile device, but I think because I'm using Restream and StreamYard, I think I'm learning the limitation. You can only live stream so many times from one Facebook account. But that being said, the World of Ability is born out of disability advocacy. I was vice chair of Wisconsin Council on Physical Disabilities, and through that and 100 other different things that I had been doing and still do in disability advocacy, found a lot of potential out there to get people with disabilities involved in more of what we do every day, to look at with every waking moment. And even, look at where people around the world sleep. Look at the differences and the variation to where people lay their head at night based on whether or not they have a disability. So there for sure is systemic oppression out there. And so we're going to be out here giving credence. I just got my mobile device going. So we're doing an extra live stream to give people all different angles of what's going on here during the show. And so we are pleased to have today's production made possible by the Happy Neighborhood Project with the Happy Co-op. 3,058 members as of yesterday. We'd have to look at our dashboard that we have as free members to the Happy Co-op. Check it out at happyneighborhoodproject.com. And so basically this point in my adventures of disability advocacy is to plunge and plummet right into the business sector, right in there to say, in the global marketplace, where are professionals at? All of our home business people, all employees around the world. Take a look to the left, take a look to the right, take a look forward. Think about who's in the floor above you, who's at the level below you, who's behind you, who's all around you, who's who in what you do. Are people with disabilities involved, entrenched, and given every opportunity as you? And you know what happens? 3 out of 4 times when we go through this survey and assessment process, 3 out of 4 times the answer is no, which means that there's every day a huge opportunity for you to step up your game. If you're a person with a disability, you too can step up your game in what you're doing, fashioning a future that is better, favorable to the 2 billion people around the world, who I am convinced are the people in the world, my fellow human beings, who tell me how this world will work better under the definition and as composed and comprised by people with disabilities. People with disabilities, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, people with disabilities are the masters of ability. I told the story again just a couple hours ago to a friend from the Happy Neighborhood Project that I was on a call with advocates in the film industry. So think of independent filmmakers attending to this issue of where's the opportunity for people with disability to be in the movies we watch. And they've been doing great work, so we are seeing it. But with that and everything in life, ladies and gentlemen, I ask, let's celebrate all the things that are doing. And when we quantify that, let's go ahead and multiply that by the number 33. So that is my call to action, ladies and gentlemen. Kurt William Roscoff, born 1971 at St. Luke's Hospital in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, is saying multiply what's going on in life in the field of integration, accessibility, accommodation, global public inclusive infrastructure, universal design, all of this stuff that the disability community taught me that's available through in the USA through our ADA centers, the centers that continue the work of the Americans with Disabilities Act and the independent living centers all around the nation. And look at all of the agency work, all the disability agencies around the world. This is available to everyone. 8 billion people around the world have this information in a knowledge commons that the decades of past have made possible. Let's plug in, plug and play, and let's get her done. As Emily says, let's get her did. So here we go. Let's get this podcast show did. And we're going to bring in one of our allies, one of our alliances. We are affiliates. We are referral partners with Ralph here, who's joined us today. So you are learning more about our business as you are learning more about Ralph's business. He is sharing his trail and adventure, his resources, his team, his company. Everything is being shared as we speak. As I come to you, Ralph is leading the way to see how his professional work can help bring a brighter future and a more equitable future, that money can be found through what Ralph is doing today, and people can be served health-wise, wealth-wise, and in many other ways. The education available through his network organization is bar none. The organization that we are representing today in this podcast, I know where I am here in Milwaukee, has 20 plus years of tremendous professional networking experience, great experiences by this organization. So we're pleased and proud to be an affiliate. So Ralph, come on in here. Tell us more about what you've been sharing with us in your time at the Happy Neighborhood Project with Happy Business Networking, and kind of the shopping experiences, earning through shopping, and what Emily and I are hopping on the bandwagon for sure. Obviously, my wife Sue, part of the team here. What are we all doing, Ralph? Explain it to everybody. Start from the top. Take it away, Ralph.
Thank you, Kurt. My name is Ralph Dana. I'm with Dana Sales. We're in every multi-billion-dollar industry, which gives everybody that is involved with our company different products that they can sell. They can sell them all, or they can just specialize. One of the things that I specialize with is our debt crusher. We can take somebody that if they were to buy a house today for $300,000, if they were going to pay it off over 30 years, that mortgage would cost them over $600,000 for that house. We have a GPS program that we run. It runs thousands of algorithms in the background. It picks the best one for the client. It tells them how much to pay on what day. It also will tell them what day, month, and year they'll be debt free. It's a one-time purchase. It's a lifetime program. You always have support And if there's any upgrades to the program, you automatically get those upgrades. The great thing is that we run a free report up front for the client to show them how much interest we can save them, and when they'll be out of debt. And then they make the determination whether it's worth it for them to buy the program or not. Other areas that we're in is we have skincare products for men and women. We have our Motives Cosmetics. We have layered jewelry. We have prime joint and pain relief. We have anti-aging. The other thing I like to talk about is our TLS program. It's not a diet, it's a way of life. I have I'm on a Facebook page called Rising for More, where we share recipes and different results of not only my partners, but also our clients. We have an affiliate program that Kurt was talking about. They're part of that. They link their website to our page. Anytime there's a sale made through their page, they get 55% of the retail profit. And we like doing that. We also have other ways for nonprofits to make money. Where we call ourselves unfranchised owners, because we have all the benefits of a franchise without the overhead of the franchise. We're a product brokerage company, so what that means is we don't manufacture anything. Our doctors and scientists formulate our products, and we pick the manufacturer to make it for us. Everything goes through a double quality control. One through the manufacturer, then it comes to us. We go through quality control again. If it doesn't meet our specifications, it goes back to the manufacturer with our quality control team. I don't know. Do you have any questions for me, Kurt?
Yes, I do. Come on, Emily, let's get in here. Let's dig in deep. Let's roll up our sleeves. Let's unpack this thing. We got a lot of bullet points here to sort out to make sure that when we're done here, that everybody at home is ready to get into that DIY, do it yourself, do your own due diligence, and take a look at everything going on here. We'll be supplying all of the necessary links. Emily will be working hard to make sure it's even available in comments and show descriptions. And you can always contact us as well for any follow-up. We can be customer service on this. In the work that I do, folks, I think of the practice of lifestyle development. So the idea is there's 6 fronts in which I look at the potential to serve an individual. You know, is it potentially through my faith journey? Is it potentially through my service life, including how I receive service and accept service, that somebody can honor me by being helpful to me? Educationally, through lifelong learning, through personal professional development, through our civic engagements, you know, how we position ourselves with our government, how we're compliant, how we obey the laws of the land, you know, and in the business sector, to go out there and to be a connector, to be great at networking, to be great at marketing, to position yourself well in environmental exposure, to say that if you have something that can be of value to an individual, we ask ourselves, how is that individual knowing that Kurt Roskoff is there to say, if we can help your family in terms of money matters, or in terms of relationship to food and nutrition and taking care of our own medical profile and things like this. And then the adage of, if it's fun, it gets done. That we can enjoy the journey, that we can entertain ourselves, that we can propagate humorous occasions, that we can be joyous, and that we can travel, and that we can go out there and get the tiger by the tail, and the world is our oyster, and to go and figure out our position in the world and how we're going to go out there and get it and play sports and to recreate and to take on hobbies and to have leisure time, to have that so-called free time, to have discretionary time that we are not enslaved, by economic pressures. So Emily, what are your thoughts on this? What do we want to bring back to Ralph? And what's at the top of your mind from everything that we have in connection to Ralph? What is your favorite thing about what Ralph has brought to us and what you're able to do now because you're an affiliate with the business?
I guess also kind of also helping Ralph with promoting what he's doing and the products that he's earning, and encouraging everybody to become an affiliate if that is something that they're interested in doing. And so kind of answer your question, Kurt.
Yeah, so why are you passionate about promoting it? What is your favorite part about what the business offers, and with all of your affiliate links? What is your favorite affiliate link? What do you like to share most as you're talking about sharing in social media and in our networking that other people can learn about what we're doing with Ralph? What's right at the forefront? What's at top of mind for you?
I'm not sure I necessarily have a favorite affiliate. I think all of them probably are my favorite. But a lot of it is just getting the word out about Ralph, in particular, Ralph, and anybody else that I'm helping, kind of showing him and what he does, and anybody else, encouraging everybody to kind of connect, or at least check out what Ralph has to offer, even if you don't maybe necessarily buy anything or collaborate or anything, but just wanted to make everybody aware of everything that everybody has to offer. I think it's good for everybody to kind of know what's going on in the world and what's out there, and that's kind of a general thing, but
yeah. So Emily, it sounds to me like, first of all, you say what Ralph has to offer, but you're further excited about it because you offer it too. That when you give your affiliate link, that means that Emily is helping that individual, right? That it's coming from you, from when they put it in their shopping cart, shopping through you, right?
Yeah, that I would get credit for being the person to buy or do whatever I was looking for in regards with that link.
Yep, there you go. So Ralph, I guess I want to hop on to the business side of this, the business practice, and what goes along with, as we would say, income generating activities. And as we're in the people business and we're working with another person, and we are the ambassadors of the business, and we are cultivating that first impression, and people are looking at us like, what is Emily bringing to me? There is this practice of edification. See, that's what I don't know what you all heard, Ralph. There was multiple things that Emily covered, but at the front of my mind, I found that in this practice of edification, Emily was just practicing that, wasn't she? She was more drawn into your role of it and more like, hey, let's all, tune into Ralph. We all know he's out there at the Happy Neighborhood Project, like everybody that's following Emily she's speaking about, let's help them gravitate to what you brought to us, Ralph, and, have that third party verification. And in terms of business development and entering a business, that's the power of the business, isn't it, Ralph? That you're there, you have your experience, and Emily gets to lean on you for your experience. That some say in the industry that you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. That Emily can be proud that she has the affiliate link, she can get into it, and she maybe needs your help to really describe the value within the products and to help communicate, the joy and satisfaction and the health benefit or the cosmetic benefit, or, kind of the features of each of the products that is available through the shopping portal and the shopping partners, all that stuff. It could be a little much for Emily at this initial phase to be able to do all that, but you're there, and we heard Emily edify you. And this is all a dynamic of business practice that Emily obviously picked up on it. She learned it somewhere in her life, that this is just kind of what you do. If somebody's there to help you, and they're the connector to say, this is going to happen the best with whoever a person is that we're introducing to the company, to the product, and to what can be for them, maybe the business opportunity. That you're there, Ralph, and she's obviously drawn to say, if you really want to understand what I'm excited about, I want you to talk to Ralph. So speak to that a little bit, because this is obviously the dynamics of being an unfranchised owner, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And we appreciate everything that Emily is doing. And we're here to help her succeed as well. So that her customers are happy with the product that they get through her site to our site. We have so much to offer. We have over 3,000 partner stores, so they can click onto those partner stores. Just to name a few: Target, Home Depot, Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, Bass Pro Shops. When you shop through our sites and go to their site, now you're earning cash back from those stores. The stores determine how much cash back they're going to give you, and they let you know according to what product you're buying. When you go through our sites for our name brand products, we offer a little bit more cash back because we have control over our own products. But what I like to tell people is that we can sell everything from toilet paper to automobiles because of our partner stores as well as our own products. When we talk about turn shopping into earnings, we can take on average a family of 4, and this is a little outdated, the numbers, because of the inflation that we're seeing. But we can actually, when they go through, we give them a form, and they check off all the products they use in their home. And when they flip that over, it shows the products that we have that are equivalent to those products. So as they're running low on those products, they now order our product instead, and we can save a family of 4. And like I said, the number's a little off. Was $18,000 a year. It's probably a little bit more than that now because of the inflation. We love working with people. We stand behind our products. We have such great technology behind our products also. Like, for instance, with our Motives Cosmetics, now you can go online and go live and actually try the product on to see if you like the shade, how it works with your complexion, whether you want to buy it or not. Instead of going to the store, buying it, taking it home, you put it on. Now you can't take it back because you used it. This way, it's all done live on, and you can actually do it in the lighting that you're going to put your makeup on. Some of the other things that we offer, we have an apprentice program. It's mostly for girls between the ages of 14 and 17. They can sell they can do podcast or YouTube, the Motives Cosmetics, Any retail profit that they get is theirs. When they turn 18, we turn the business over to them. They do need parental permission to do this. We work with either mom or dad or both with their daughter, or if their son wants to get involved with the makeup, that's fine too. And we're actually teaching them how to build a business. And then when they're 18 and legally allowed to own the business, we turn everything over to them. So it's a great program. Any questions on any of the stuff I just talked about? Or
What do you got, Emily? Where are you at with it all? You got a follow up to that?
Yeah, there's such a wide variety of stuff. No, this might not be, this might be going backwards, but how does somebody, or this might be for a later question, but how does somebody get into becoming an affiliate with you?
it's a three-step process. If they want to be a partner, we make them sit through our presentations at least 3 times. They can do it more if they want to. And we'd like to have it done by more than one person, so that they're getting different points of views from different personalities. Because like I said, we have all the benefits of a franchise, which means that we're like a McDonald's. If you went there, all the French fries are the same, all the hamburgers are the same. So we do the same thing. We teach the same thing, but coming from a different personality. Some people are more energetic than other people. They get their point across a little bit differently. So you see it 3 different ways. And it's for 2 reasons that we do that. Number one, we want to make sure that our company is a good fit for you. But we also want to make sure that you're a good fit for our company, because your partners are actually going to be working with you to help you make money. Because we make money when our partners make money. So that's why we do the 3. You got to go through the 3 steps. But I just lost my train of thought. I'm sorry. People, this company is also great for people with disabilities. One of my senior partners was before he became a business owner with us. And he's been in the business longer than me, but he was involved in a 1-car accident and paraplegic. Doing fantastic with this company. Took himself off of disability because of the money he's making through this company. So there's plenty of potential. We definitely don't discriminate against anybody. And would love to bring on some new partners and new customers. Try the product before you become a partner. See why we're excited about what we offer the public.
So what's your position on that, Emily? Emily, if you, as an affiliate, bring somebody into the business, how does that work for you, Emily? Do you, like Ralph is describing, that, as unfranchised owners, that through the partners, the shared money, or there's money made when your partners are making money. Is that how it works for you, Emily, as an affiliate?
Well, I would have a get like a special link to give the person, and then when they go on to that link and make a purchase or whatever type of transaction, then I would get credit for that person doing that. with making that transaction.
Can I jump in there a minute? What would happen
Sure.
too is if one of Emily's customers told us that I want to become a partner, I wouldn't
Okay.
bypass Emily. At that point, I would talk to Emily about getting her to become a partner, because now she would have one partner already with her, and we would try to get one more partner to go. And we can actually help people become partners by letting them sell product before they actually become a partner, by bringing their guests forward. And we do live stream parties because of our technology. We're in business for ourselves, but not by ourselves. So my other partners, I might have a partner doing a makeup party or a makeup live stream. I can invite my guests to it. Emily can then invite her guests to it. If they purchase something, even though they're purchasing from that live stream, it's going to the credit for the sale is going to Emily or myself, depending on whose customer it is that's purchasing. And it's all tracked through our shop.com tracking system.
Okay.
And so we don't try to steal anybody's customers and we always give them the ability to become a partner first, so that they can even make more money, instead of us just making it for ourselves. And that's why we're such a close-knit company. We're over 20,000 strong. We're international. So, I'm getting ready to go to an educational 3-day seminar, March 2nd through the 4th in Fort Lauderdale, Hollywood. At the main event is going to be held at the Hard Rock Casino, the one that's shaped like a guitar out there. So we'll be there for 3 days, all training. Our speakers, if you were to pay for them individually, to hear them speak, it would run you thousands of dollars. And we have tickets for the whole 3 day for only $200. Would love to bring somebody out there and have them experience the company, and learn from the people I learned from. It's the energy level, the knowledge that you get. They talk about all the different products, all the new technology that we're coming out with. There's so much involved in this company that I just love the company. When I first heard about it, I kept telling my partners, "Oh, it's one of those things. Don't bother me." Finally, one of them noticed I was in pain. He gave me a purple powder to take. I took it the first night. I slept right through the whole night. The next day, I talked to him about the products a little bit more. Told him I needed to know about the company, and the rest is history. I found that the company, the products do what they claim they do. And like I said, I'd love to educate anybody on the different products, the different ways to make money. We make money right away on the retail profit of products. We also get points when we buy products. When we buy our own products, they're called BV points. When we buy them through our affiliates or our partner stores, they're called IBV points, because we're buying it through the internet or through another store. And when those points add up, we wind up getting a commission check. If I'm not going to go into too many details about how the compensation plan works, because it's complicated. I would really want you to sit down and go through that personally. But then there, when you reach a certain point and somebody on your team reaches the point at the same time, you get a $600 bonus check. This is a part-time business, but not an anytime business. You set your own hours, but you do have to work it as a business. There is no free ride. There's no magic bullet that says you're going to make $1 million tomorrow. What you put into the company is what you get out of the company. The good thing is that this is a business where our corporate headquarters is in Greensboro, North Carolina. It was founded 30 years ago. We're part of the Better Business Bureau there. We're the only online company ever to win the Torch Award for a grade A outstanding with the Better Business, and we're the only company of any type to win it twice. We're also ranked the 36th online store. So we're out there. But we're still virtually unknown. The corporation, which is a great thing because the opportunity is still there, and it only gets bigger. You would think it would be, when you come into a company that's been around for 30 years, you figure you're coming in, way down below. No, you're coming in on the ground floor. Everything I do, my partners above me get credit for the same amount of points. They don't get my retail value, but they get the same points I get, 100%. The people below me, if they need points, I can give them my points because guess where they're coming? They're coming right back up to me and everybody above me. So the compensation plan is bar none. There have been other companies tried to duplicate it, haven't been able to figure out how the system works. Like I said, I'd love to sit down and educate people on this company.
So you're saying to have people like kind of start before it's official. That's kind of like a trial period. Am I correct on that?
Yes. They get to do, we call it a trial run. When they see that they're able to, they have people that like the products. We'll give out samples if we're doing a live event of different products. When they see how they work, they wind up buying them. And when we do the online, they get to see the presenter is showing them how the product works, giving them a little detail about the product. So we wind up selling a lot of product at these things. So when we bring somebody in that's looking at the business, they're their customers. So we're not taking that profit away from them. We take that profit, it's theirs, and now they can become a partner in the company. They've already gone through the process of the 3-step process that I said about looking at the company and us looking at them. And that's when we give them that opportunity to turn around and do the trial run. I myself, I didn't do a trial run. The trial was myself using the product and liking what it did for me, and went through the 3 steps and said, yeah, I'm coming into this company. If you bought a McDonald's franchise, you're paying over $200,000 for a McDonald's franchise today. Where was I going? Our cost is nowhere near that. It's not even $1,000 to get into this business. I'll go one step further and tell you it's not even $500 to get into this business. And there's so much potential with this company.
So if somebody scanned your QR code that you have on your background there, where would it take them?
It'll take them to my business card where they can either email me or call me or text me.
Okay. Kurt, you have any?
Yeah, let's take this opportunity to explore a little bit of, again, where we can give credit to what we achieve here with the World of Ability podcast network, and that we wouldn't know Ralph if it weren't for the Happy Neighborhood Project. So let's kind of come into that side of it a little bit, and let's celebrate the happiest place in the world for business people, zip code HAPPY, which basically means it's worldwide. And Ralph, the business we're working together in has international capacity, right?
Yes.
Can you describe that a little bit? What is the international capacity of this business? Where is it international?
It's worldwide as far as who can buy the products. The thing is, they can't buy every product that's sold in the United States because countries limit their people what they can buy. So when they go on our global site and click, it shows what country they're coming from, and it'll only pull up the products that their country allows to be sold in that country. We do have partners in China, Indonesia. We just launched Indonesia this year as partners. We're in Canada with partners. We're in the UK. We're in quite a few other countries. I don't have the list in front of me, unfortunately. So we have quite a few partner countries, but every country can buy products from us. I'm dealing right now with a church in South Africa. They're not able to be partners, but they can be affiliates by linking. So what I did is with the church is they linked us to their site. So any of their people, when they buy stuff, they get the 55% of the retail profit.
All right, so Emily, come on in here, and let's really get everybody caught up here. You've been spending the last 2.5 years at the Happy Neighborhood Project. You helped H&P Wisconsin go. You helped H&P Ability go. You created H&P Nonprofit. You've been a co-host during that process. You're still a co-host, and you're attending a lot of events throughout the week. And you go several months back and you met Ralph, and we got to understand what Ralph had available. You liked what Ralph had available, and we became affiliates again, all through the networking, Happy Business Networking with the Happy Neighborhood Project. But describe a little bit of the story, Emily, from your vantage point, your experience. Speak more to this, thrill, opportunity, joy, satisfaction, how it's fueling your life, what you're getting out of this connection with Ralph, and how that was all made possible through the Happy Neighborhood Project. This is something that you're staying loyal to, because when you wake up in the morning and you go to it and you go through it, you see Ralph at different events in the schedule of the Happy Neighborhood Project. You obviously like working with this guy. Hey, Emily? Tell the story. What's your story? Let everybody know. What's your role?
Yeah. If I had an issue with Ralph, we probably wouldn't be in this situation right now, or at least to the extent that it is. Yeah, if it wasn't for the Happy Neighborhood Project, and thanks to Helen Weaver and John Morley for letting me and Kurt know about this opportunity. Because if it wasn't for the Happy Neighborhood Project, almost positive that I would know or would have or would meet as many people as I have. Which is a good thing. That I've met as many people as I have, even around the world, including way the heck over there, on their side of the world in Australia, and Japan, and then that New Zealand, that side of the world. And I won't get a bit of happened without the Happy Neighbor Project. So thanks to Edwin for all his work with this, but even before I met you, Kurt, I'm not sure I mean, I think I sort of to maybe heard the word Market America or knew something of that this realm, but if it wasn't for the situation right now, I don't know if I would have would know as much as I maybe do now if it wasn't for the Happy Neighborhood Project. I mean, Ralph and you, Kurt, and I mean, I don't know how much I would have really like researched it or anything like that. It's, you know, but knowing Ralph and for many other people I do from the Happy Neighborhood Project, it's a little bit more of a motivation to maybe keep with what they're doing, or kind of knowing it's getting to know the people and kind of what they do and kind of the whole business. And I kind of losing the right words here to explain it, but yeah, I've learned a lot in the last since I met you, Kurt. If it wasn't for you, none of this would have whatever.
Whatever, hey, whatever, the hey, whatever concept. So Ralph, you know, kind of build upon what Emily shared. And there was a day when you knew nothing about the Happy Neighborhood Project, and with what you bring to us, you bring into other Happy Co-op members. There's 3,365 roughly as of yesterday, or 68, 3,368 or something like that as of yesterday. And so I don't know what the number is today. I didn't happen to look at our dashboard, but plenty of people to still share, you know, this line of products, this shopping opportunity, this financial tool, and all these things, Ralph. But you know, let's reculminate the Happy Neighborhood Project experience and bring us back to, you didn't know about it. How'd you get introduced, and how can you stick with us at HNP?
Oh, absolutely. One of my partners had told me about HNP. I had gotten onto it at one point, but I wasn't able to put any time into it at that point. Now I set aside time where I can go to the different HNP networking groups, and it is such a great thing because I can be in New York in 1 hour, and then an hour later I can be in Hawaii, the UK, Canada. So I can get places where I couldn't get before, but still able to do business with them, and them able to do business with me. So it's a great thing. And through HNP, I got to meet JR from the Veterans Ranch.
And JR is awesome.
His cause really touched my heart, close to home. I had a brother that served 3 years in Vietnam. We lost him a little over a year ago now, but you know what JR is doing at these veterans ranches for these veterans. It's a great cause, and I'm proud to be able to contribute to that. There's so many people that I've met that I wouldn't have met because of HNP, including yourself and Emily. When we're at these meetings, we don't, it's like Edwin says, we don't take ourselves serious. We take our business serious, but we have fun doing it. You get to meet people, you get to know, like, and trust them. And that's when you do business with people. Seeing somebody one time here or there, you know them, but you don't know them. So by going back and forth to these different meetings and going to the same ones on a regular basis, you might not be able to make the same meetings every week, but if you go back at least 2 or 3 times a week, or rotate them so that you're there and you get to meet the people and know the people. We have so many different industries that are there, and a lot of duplicates. And I can say without exaggeration that people I've met are top-notch people. They're sincere, and everyone I met is always about helping other people. It's not always about how much money can I make. It's how can I help the next person. So if you're looking to get to a good networking group, and it is free, you can become a paid member, but it's not mandatory. So if you want to come to a good free meeting and find out what it's all about, just go onto your website and type in Happy Networking Projects and pick a meeting that you want to go to.
There you go. So Emily, we have Ralph here proudly displaying this decal that asks the question, I got my ticket. How about you? And I got one of those too. I got my ticket. How about you? Emily, you don't have, a decal displaying with us today. So I got my ticket. How about you, Emily?
Yeah, I got mine. Yes, I don't have my border up right now. I've had kind of a little bit of a issue between Zoom and my border at the same time. So I don't know why I have it not up today. I usually do, but I did get my ticket. And for anybody out there listening right now, what we are talking about is the International Day of Happiness. There is an official International Day of Happiness on March 20th. However, the Happy Neighborhood Project is celebrating it with an event on the Friday before, which lands on St. Patrick's Day. So March 17th, 2023. And there is going to be a lot of stuff going on with speed networking and speakers and prizes and a few other things. And it runs from 9 a.m. Pacific to 3 p.m. Pacific, which would be noon to 6 p.m. Eastern. And this is a couple of things to make this one special, in that it's the 10th one that the Happy Neighborhood Project has had or celebrated, as well as we are trying to break the Guinness Book of World Records of having the most people speed networking at an event at one time. The current record right now is at 1,068, which was became a record in 2014 by by Belgium. And so we encourage everybody to come to the International Day of Happiness. Both that it's a good event to come to anyway, that everybody should be a part of. Outside of the trying to get the record, but also with the record, trying to break the record. So both reasons. Encourage everybody to come, invite everybody you know. Tickets right now are $20. But that only lasts for a couple more weeks through December 31st. Starting in January 1st, the price will go up to $30. And then in February, it will go up to $40. So I highly encourage everybody to get your ticket ASAP to help save some money or that kind of thing. But as soon as you can get it, it'll be a lot of fun. So I encourage everybody to join us.
The other thing is, if you come join us, you'll be able to tell your friends that you helped break the Guinness Book of World Records.
Yep, that too.
There we are. So we're here, your champions in disability advocacy and in the business world. Great to have Ralph here and Emily co-hosting. And wow, that hour just whizzed on by. We are done with the hour and in the business. And in my little spin, I say, ladies and gentlemen, this is what keeps you coming back, because if we would just keep going, we could have an encore with building off of this discussion. But Ralph, you're welcome back anytime to these Saturday produced shows. So 3:00 Eastern, we're here for you, 3 to 4 Eastern. We do this every week. So it's open house here. So people around the Happy Neighborhood Project, people around the world, just come on in. The meeting ID here is Ability Now, or the personal link name is Ability Now. So you just do that join meeting and type that on in, Ability Now, and bam, you're here and you're with us. So let's grow this conversation. Let's be the change makers and the people that are making a difference and supporting great organizations like Project iHeart, serving the issue of suicide ideation. We have Zita hosting an all new show coming out January 2nd, Monday, January 2nd, Monday Mission podcast for the Monday Mission Update by Project iHeart with President Brian Gibson, president of Project iHeart. And so Zita teaming up with him, and Zita's got that flair of family, coming from Zita's Healthy Beginnings, all about, the birth of healthy babies. So healthy babies, support to mothers, support to women and families. And so just where we want to be in our priorities. And so again, great thanks to and from the Disability Channel, showcasing abilities television by and with people with disabilities and veterans, and the World Ability Podcasts, spurring the World Ability Podcast Network with our dozen shows that we are building off of to come back to 22 shows right here at World Ability. 10 months ago, we had 22 shows, in the hopper. And with my busy summer being a show skier, half of the year I'm not able to attend to all the minutia of, people business and everything. So some things just kind of fall off my plate, but we're recruiting more people to the team. We welcome people who are good in social media and other interests in podcasting. And we're here to open up more podcasts. We have Patty Ernest, who opened up World of Pets also on Mondays. She's got Patty's Pampered Pet Sitting. And so we got World of Pets going on, and we're going to be opening up, World of Connections. And so we have a mantra building here, and we're open to any show idea to add to our programming. So again, shout out to all of our friends at the Happy Neighborhood Project. If you have anything for me, feel free to call and text 262-372-1SKI. 262-372-1754. Call, text me, whatever works for you, email me at the radio show that we do on Wednesdays, abilitymknow@gmail.com, or at our ongoing television production, Kurt, KURT, at thedisabilitychannel.us. So Emily, we are over time with the show. Should we just call it at that, or you got more?
No, I've got a couple more things here. Ralph, I noticed on your kind of border there that looks like you may be having an event coming up in like a week or so.
Yes,
Do you want to say anything quick about that?
sure. December 21st, we're having an overview of our deck crusher. Would love to have anybody give me a call. I can give you the code for the Zoom. We'll be doing a complete overview of how the product works, and love to have as many guests as we can. And I want to
quickly, Ralph.
Emily, thank you, and thank you, Kurt. It's been a pleasure being here with you.
I think, Ralph, lastly, would you like to give any like contact information or anything like that in case somebody watching this had any questions or wanted to connect with you or anything like that?
Yes, they can call me or text me at 352-442-4978, or they can go directly on my main website, which is danasales.com, or they can email me at danasales@gmail.com.
So I think that can be great. I think that can be the end of the show. If also anybody can contact me as well at either 715-303-9835 or Emily Gollmer at iCloud.com. That's EMILYGOLLMER at iCloud.com. So any last things, Kurt?
Oh, there we go. Thanks for all the extra, guys. So we really poured it on to going 60 plus minutes of podcasting. It's been wonderful. And so we'll sign off for now. Until next time, again, at the World of Ability Podcast Network, this has been your World of Ability Podcast.